the kids didn't stay out too late last night? Or?
Sure, we didn't get here until midnight.
Yeah.
So they went right to bed. Now, midnight's only 10 o'clock our time, but then we also got them up at 8, which is 6 o'clock Pacific time. So it was a fairly short night for them. But they didn't go anywhere. I mean, they went right from when they got here to their beds.
What do you guys try to accomplish these 2 days in the Dome, getting acclimated to everything, I guess?
We try to keep the same daily routine that we have during the normal week of the season. Try to get everything we got to get done to try to get ready for the next opponent. And then this is something special because we're inside. Most of these kids haven't played inside. The lighting's a little bit different. I'm sure when University of Louisiana fans get here, the sound will be a little bit different than we're used to, because I heard a bunch of them are coming and it's their home game. So we got to get used to the stadium, the lights, and all those sort of things.
How do you try to combat that as far as like simulating that, or is it kind of hard to simulate something like that?
Simulate the crowd noise?
Yes, sir.
Well, hopefully the experience that we've had in other games where we've had big crowds, so it won't make any difference at all.
I guess for you guys as well, just for the kids, I know they played, in Poinsettia Bowl, big stadium, just being in an NFL stadium. Did you kind of notice them kind of looking around, checking out the lights, and just kind of being in awe of a pretty nice venue?
I don't think they're in awe. I think everybody's excited about playing in the Superdome because of its reputation and the size, and it's inside. I mean, we do play in a pro stadium, but it's outdoors. It's completely different than being in the Superdome, and I think they're pretty excited about it.
What's impressed you about Goche, the Cajuns quarterback, and that offense in general?
Everybody. I mean, they started off and they weren't picked to be very good, and I saw them get better and better every week. The quarterback's an excellent player. They got the freshman of the year at running back. They've got all-conference guys, multiple all-conference guys at tight end and wide receiver. One of their offensive linemen was first-team all-conference, so their whole offense is dangerous, explosive. Everything about them scares me.
For you guys, I know you weren't here for 4 or 5 years ago, but the program turnaround. I kind of, being in Lafayette, kind of see it similar to where, the last couple seasons, the Cajuns haven't been that great, and they're starting to kind of get things going. Do you kind of see some of the similarities to where you guys are now, the Cajuns can be kind of down the road?
Well, this year I see a lot of similarities. Last year we had our first breakthrough season where we won enough games to go to a bowl game. That's what they've had this year. We basically got to play at home in our home stadium and played very, very well. Well, they're playing at home in their home stadium basically because it's going to be their home stadium. So everything's in their favor. And the excitement of the season, they come in with a lot of energy. They come in with a lot of excitement, a lot of confidence. They got all the advantages.
Injuries, anything new? Alec got there.
Yeah, he had limited reps, but he's going to play.
DJ Shields is available.
Yeah, he was available the last home game. He played in the last home game.
In the grand scheme of things, is this a big game for the program? To come here and win with that sort of brand?
I think it's. I think being in a bowl game is big for the program.
And to win one too.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you always try to win.
Right.
No problem. We're happy to do it.
What kind of crowd are you hearing this season?
Well, I don't know what the crowd is. I know that they've sold in their hometown at their university. They've sold over 18,000 tickets, and I imagine they sell a few thousand tickets here in New Orleans. And I would assume that all those people are going to be for the Raging Cajuns too. I assume that. So I hope there's 40, 50,000 people in there. I don't care who they're for. I hope they're all in here.
Have you heard how many you guys have sold? Or what?
No, I haven't heard. No.
How much do you think, obviously, being in the Mountain West, like you said, you faced big arenas, but also the Cajuns, they haven't been in a bowl game in 41 years. How, especially having a senior-laden team like you do, how important is it having that bowl week experience and a bowl game experience that those guys can kind of draw on?
Well, the only thing I can draw on is last year we were the newbies when we played in a bowl game against Navy, and Navy had multiple years of experience being in bowl games, and it didn't seem to help them. So I don't think 1 week or one bowl game going to this one will help us at all. I think all the advantages are in their favor.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate
Thank
the time.
you.
What kind of problems does that tight end present? He's sort of their
Same as Gavin does.
Right.
They're mirror images of each other.
Yeah.
They're both about 6'6". They're both run the ball or run well. They both get open. They both have great hands. And Gavin's been a tough matchup for everybody we've played. And guess what? This kid's a tough matchup for us.